do I get my base space bar set back up to?
I just remove it off of move. I don't know.
Yeah, I did that.
Still think you're silly for the escape key does everything you're wanting the spacebar to do faster.
Yes, but I don't reach up there. I don't like moving my hands at all.
Yeah, it would be nice actually if you could bind the escape key to something else, but
That's just the way I am. In hardcore, millisecond responses are key.
yeah. Which every game that
I need, I need,
matters.
I need to get like a notebook or some shit.
For what?
I need to write down what I paid for items so I can remember what to resell them for.
Yeah. I don't know. I always kind of follow the philosophy of sell it fast rather than like get a good deal on it.
I
Those are,
generally do too, but like if I buy a weapon that I know I paid more money than I should for, I generally try to sell it for about the same price.
yeah. I always just assume I'm an idiot and shouldn't have spent that much. And believe me, I always splurge, so I'm not saying I don't.
I usually don't.
I do a lot. Because what happens is eventually I get sick of looking, or there's one that I just know is better than all the rest. And the idea of not having it suddenly makes me upset. And I just sort of like,
Oh, so
whatever.
you're one of those cats that spend like 25,000. I can't bring myself to spend more than like 40 grand.
I'd say my limit so far. I've been really disciplined on this character. Because I don't feel like I don't feel a sense of urgency, really, right now. I don't feel like we've had like too many bad moments. But I'd say right now I easily hit the 30s randomly. But
I
I
dropped
have,
100 grand on like a complete setup toward the end of normal. But that's a
yeah.
complete setup.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm talking one item. I'll spend
Yeah.
30. But the thing is too, I'm always very partial towards a new weapon. Like if I fall in love with the weapon, I'll give
Oh,
it.
I came close to falling in love with a bow on my demon hunter. I'm glad I didn't do it because like seconds later, I was fucking looking at the your deeds of valor will be remembered
Oh,
screen, and I wasn't even pissed off about a demon hunter. I'm like, whoo, dodge that bullet.
puts that in perspective. So yeah, I mean, people spending 250 gold on an item, or gold, actual dollars. That's scary.
You ain't gonna see my ass doing it.
Nope. Dude, I saw stuff for $5 when I first went on it, and I was even thinking $5 is kind of a lot. I see 250, it's like, oh. It's crazy.
I don't think I've ever paid for an item on Diablo
Like with cash.
with cash. Yeah, I mean, I've always played so like in Diablo 2, I played so much that I usually had enough to trade for like form gold because I was on D2 JSP.
Yeah, I never did that stuff. It wasn't until I talked to Waldo dude that he told me about how he did that crap a lot, and I was like, really, that even existed?
Oh yeah, dude. They used to have a money system on a website called D2 JSP. You could trade your item for form gold, and it was like a currency that was better than Stone of Jordan currency.
Huh. I think he used some other site. I forget the name. There was a shrine out here. I'm grabbing it.
It's like, how many SOJ for my item? I don't even want an SOJ. Those suck. But it was like a form of currency.
SOJ was that ring, right? The legendary ring.
Yeah. They named that ring after me.
Did they?
Yeah, I was the first level 50 on Diablo. Jordy Jordan, the Stone of Jordan.
I don't remember that. I had one of those rings though. I remember that. I pretty much jacked it from some group I just joined randomly. That was the worst thing about Diablo 2 was you play with your friends, and then even the most honorable friendship was destroyed by a yellow drop or something.
Not me, dude. I didn't give a shit. I gave a Shaco away before to a random person because he was playing with me. I look at this. If something drops from me, and it's something your class can use and mine can't, have at it, Hoss.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's fucking items. That's all it is. Maybe that's because I played hardcore for the most part of my. When you play hardcore, you learn how not to depend on items. Even though Diablo is pretty much based around depending on items.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much this game is just an item check at all times.
Yeah, that's what it is. The numbers get higher. You need to have the items and the armor to match.
Well, yeah, the way I look at it is they cast magic on you that is unavoidable and does a certain amount of damage, and if you can't survive it, you die. That's like the best.
Do I never
version.
need the? Do I ever need to change to the other mantras?
No. You can only use one at a time too, so there's no point even considering the others.
Yeah. I'm back.
I do like that pull though when nothing's looking at me angry.
I'm keeping it on because it's like one of the few things I have that can keep me tanking.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, my role is the tank.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this new weapon. It's double the DPS of what I'm doing right now.
Is it another crossbow?
Yeah. I looked at bows and they seem totally worthless.
Dude, I would stick with a crossbow. If you go to a bow with the faster attack speed, it's going to fucking drain your hatred.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, most people will tell you against this, but like, not I.
No way. Dude, I looked at, there was some really good bows and I was like, yeah, but look at this and look at that. Just so many things wrong.
You know, if I could get away with it, I would use a two-hand on a sorceress too.
I did use two-hand.
Well, the reason I use a two-hand on a sorceress is because of
you were using a shield, that's right. I played softcore though, so death wasn't really a factor.
Well, I did it because if you had like all the stuff, you could put disintegrate and it'd be unlimited, like it never run out.
Oh my god.
Just like you get rapid fire right now with your slow crossbow,
Yeah.
same effect.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's good with everything. Like obliterates were really strong.
I think I'm just gonna put this gameplay up right here for my third video tonight.
Sweet. Did you happen? I don't know how you would see it, but I saw a tweet from DRJ and XCal about Activision. It was like this huge post about basically a chronicle of like every move Activision's made in the past like 4 years.
What about it?
Oh, it was crazy stuff. Like it was long. It was probably like 2 or 3 like pages of like printed document, and it was just news clippings and interviews and like speeches that the CEO of Activision put out. And it basically chronicles like every bad decision that has been made in Modern Warfare, Diablo, World of Warcraft. I mean, because they own all of those. And every single decision was based purely on money, and kind of a little bit about what you're saying too with the content, with downloadable content. Just the way, even just like there was one thing the guy said where it was like, I think even talking about Guitar Hero, where basically the guy was praising the idea that a game used to be a $50 purchase, but now it can be a $500 purchase because of all the instruments and crap you buy. But like, basically how the guy would like punish the programmers for like not coming up with like ways to make more money. Like I'm not even exaggerating. And then think of all the people who were fired in that company. Like obviously the drama with Modern Warfare 2.
No, they fired 2 of the guys just so they wouldn't have to pay their ass.
Yeah, dude. Like, there was crazy stuff. There was one thing where they had the rights to, like, these two games, which I don't remember the name. It was some stupid names. But then they decided to, like, not make the games. And then some other company did make the game. And then they, like, filed a lawsuit against them. And then what ended up happening is they kind of won they paid this money to let them make the game. But then once they made the game, it had to go through some review, and they told them it was a bad game, and they have to like make it all over again, or some crap like that. And then they ended up basically just scrapping the game and closing their website.
You think you could give me this link to this?
Yeah, I'll have to look it up, dude. It's worth reading.
Because if I put this game up, people will be like, "Where's this link at?"
Yeah, I'll get it for you. I retweeted it, but not long ago. It was probably the most eye-opening thing I've ever read. I was just like, my mouth was open. Like, the more you read it, it just kept getting deeper and deeper.
My question is, why did Blizzard even align themselves with Activision? Activision does one thing: run shit into the ground, head first.
The guy was asked this question by like a reporter or whatever. It was like, if you could have one wish of anything in the world, what would it be? And his answer was monthly fee in Call of Duty. It's like he could say world peace or cure for cancer, and his one thing is, I want Call of Duty to have a monthly fee.
Yes, because they could find a way to get Call of Duty to have a monthly fee. Activision will probably roll over in their fucking grave with happiness.
Oh yeah. That's just like that one quote though, like sums up the whole thread. It's just little statements like that. It's crazy. Pretty much. Oh, gaming's turning kind of weird because it's turning into these like
It's turning into Hollywood.
Yeah, it's turning into these eternal franchises though. Like Call of Duty could legitimately last like 10 plus more years.
Yeah, that means I have a job for 10 plus more years, but
Well, it was funny because when I'm reading this, I was thinking about like what you do. And in a weird way, you're part of the problem.
I mean, I'm not part of the problem. I mean, I'll play any game they're willing to put at me.
No, I mean, that's a bad way of saying it. I'd say you're part of the cog at least, though. Like, because basically, I mean, if you're a really good commentator, you know what a really good commentator accomplishes? It makes someone who probably doesn't even like a game anymore, like, actually consider starting to play it again. Like, I've done that, where you, like, quit Black Ops for a couple months, and then all of a sudden you watch, like, a video, and you're like, you know...
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
Black Ops ain't so bad anymore. Or you use a gun that, like, maybe the person hasn't used in, like, 3 months. And then they start thinking, hey, I haven't used that gun. I could do that, you know?
Mine's with Modern Warfare 3. I watched somebody do well in Modern Warfare 3. I'm like, man, I can do this. Let me try again.
Yeah, like, you somehow forgot all the lessons. And you just
all
go right
all the
back
fucking
in.
hatred and pain
Yeah.
that the game caused you.
Yeah. But, like, think about it. So if you get some dude to decide to play, let's say, Modern Warfare 3 again, and then he realizes there's a, you know, like a DLC, all of a sudden he buys that DLC, and then you're in, you know?
That's his own stupidity.
Well, I mean, I did it to myself. I wanted to play Diablo 2, but I lost my disc, so I bought it for like $10.
Yeah, but that's because you wanted to play the game, and you had prior memories of it. Like if I hate a game and like there's DLC content I haven't purchased yet, I'm gonna wait to see if I even enjoy the game before I purchase that DLC.
Yeah, well, me and a lot of my friends were way more impulsive, I guess. It happens too when you have a lot of disposable income.
Dude, I got a lot of disposable income, and like it just sucks that my impulse buys are a lot more costly. Like
Yeah.
I am as frugal as they come for everything else. Like I will walk into a game store, pick the game up 4 or 5 times, cross examine it, and then decide if I'm going to buy it.
Wow.
But like if it comes to a vehicle, I'm like ooh 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 ooh. Oh hell, move back. Too much arcane.
We might have to pull these all the way across. Don't let them. The worst is when you play these guys in Hell and they got Waller and Arcane.
Oh,
And you
move back, move back. I am not sending Arcane.
I don't mind. Watch.
I got it. I got him.
I'm getting the ice in me over here. Heyo, new items for me. Go away.
I need to sell while he's out here. He usually has a rare for sale too. If you check him.
Damn. Dude, 80 Dex, 20 Vitality Ring. I don't use that.
I'm about to say if you.
Huh. Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I was still an Xbox Live party, and they started talking. Well, I got rares here. I gotta identify. I thought you said he was selling a ring. Damn, there's an 83 damage staff. See, that's right up my alley. I'm like, when I first looked at staffs, I'm like, man, this must suck. A staff? It's got no attack speed. And then I realized what attack speed actually gives you.
My DPS like literally doubled.
See what these boots got. I mean, I might have to go to town and put like an emerald or something. Ooh, damn! Too bad they suck. What kind of boots? Let me see your boots. Let's see what you got.
Check out my bow. See what I did with the gem.
I don't know if you want these or not, but take a look at them.
300 health, a little bit of DPS loss. Yeah, you know what? That's better, especially just for the magic find.
Let's see. Yeah, I know I had a square emerald here. All right, let me ask you this question. 429 life. I lose 25 damage, but I gain half a point protection.
Like 0.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And I also get... Let me go ahead and take these emeralds out before I forget about them and sell them.
Teleport on me when you're ready.
Okay, I'll be right now. I just gotta go to the gym guy. I don't know what it is. I'm a sucker for fucking gyms in this game.
No, I like them too. There's a point though where it actually gets too costly to upgrade them. It's easier just to find an upgrade than to upgrade.
I find them all.
Yeah. That's just my
Once
little
you find
grumbling.
one, you never lose as long as you don't die with it on.
Right. I'm actually tempted to look on I've never done this before, but I've been thinking about it. Did you notice on my bow? Did you see I did that plus to hit for a gem?
No, I didn't look at your bow. I just looked at your boots.
Yeah, watch out. This is hairy. Well, I added a gem that does every time I hit something, I heal. And the reason that's relevant is because there apparently what I've heard is Inferno. There's like this crazy I don't even know plus 100 or something to hit gem you can get, but it's really hard to get. Like you have to be I think in Act 3 or 4 to even get that gem. But that would be hacks as hell, dude, if I bought that on the auction house and just put it on every weapon I get.
Oh yeah. I need to start looking for life on hit. I never actually even tried that. I mean, I pretty much got out of Life Leech and Diablo Classic. That's the last time I remember Life Leech being any good.
Yeah, well think about it too. How many things you're hitting at once.
Yeah.
And you know how you were saying you're only getting hit by 5 damage, and you're like, okay, taking 5.
That was in Diablo normal though.
Yeah, but I'm betting you're not getting hit that hard even here.
I think I'm getting hit by 80s.
Yeah,
I mean, I got 70 some DPS. I mean, well, damage resistance. I don't even know if it's capped on this game, to be perfectly honest. I know it's capped on Diablo 2.
Well, just to give you an idea, my monk, who's level 45 now, I think, in hardcore, he has I use two weapons, and both of them give me plus on hit, and I think it adds up to around 60 or 70 health per hit. And since I'm dueling it, I'm hitting more often, and so it works. I mean, definitely don't disagree with using a shield, but that's the way I've been doing it, and it's been working out.
I think I'm gonna stick with the shield though. I mean, block is just so big in this game.
It's really good.
I know blocks is not as good as it was in Diablo 2. We only get like 20%, but that's 20% chance I don't have to get hit again.
Oh man, the shield my monk has is like literally like 3,500 blocked damage with like 19%. It's pretty solid.
Yeah,
That's a lot of health.
that's like almost a diamond shield on a sorceress. I know it's like 10,000, but like.
Oh yeah, and the armor on it, I think it's like 1,400.
I only have like 200 block damage with this shield. It's got good stats though.
Well, that's my Inferno monk, so you got a while for that. The numbers get crazy, really. Like, you'll see a level 59 weapon, and it'll be like 300, 350 DPS. You'll see a level 60 weapon, it could be up over 1,000.
So the game just goes stupid like.
Yeah, that's pretty exactly.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one.
Wanna, get out of there. Just keep kiting, it's all good. Here's a shrine here. Frenzy.
Oh, yeah.
Help.
Alright, I got these guys as long as they don't put the shield back up.
I got Tubby chasing me around.
Oh, Serenity just fucking help me. Come here, buddy. What are you doing?
Oh, so good to do damage again. I got a yellow out of that.
Okay.
Yeah, remind me to tweet you that link. You'll want to read it. I was telling you about Penny Arcade. Actually, they used a few Penny Arcade comics during the thread. It's pretty funny.
You know what this? I'm not against a company making money. I'm not. I understand companies got to make money. When companies profitable, people that work for them are profitable, and everybody goes home happy.
Right.
But there's a difference between making money and just going and destroying something to make. What's the difference between, 76 million and 1 billion?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bad example. That's a bad example. Well, 76 million and 120 million. I mean, yes, that's almost double what you made. But how much repeat customers have you lost? I mean, I guess none in Call of Duty's aspect because they seem to continue to break records. But at the same time, like, look at Modern Warfare 3 compared to Modern Warfare 2. Is there anybody that plays video games nowadays that can say Modern Warfare 2 wasn't a superior system? Like, it had the superior engine.
I think I kind of like the way Battlefield 3 is doing things with this premium thing. Even though it's $50 you're shelling out, like, they're not putting out like Battlefield 4 next year, and that makes a big difference. It sounds like that's almost worse. I think it's up here.
They're putting out Bad Company 3 next year.
I thought that's gonna be.
They're putting out Warfighter this year. Battlefield came out last year.
There's Medal of Honor or something of Honor or something.
Yeah, Warfighter comes out this year. Medal of Honor Warfighter. It's a Battlefield Medal of Honor, Battlefield Medal of Honor, Battlefield Medal of Honor. So that's how I've always took it.
They're doing Bad Company though again.
I've heard rumors. It's not like set in stone, but like Bad Company 3 is being made.
Well, I'm sure it's being made. My point is the way the premium's set up right now, it feels like it's going to last and keep Battlefield 3 relevant, and at least until next year.
Now, my question is, all these guns they're adding, like, how are they going to keep those balanced?
It's kind of not. Like, it just
Like
creates a new level of balance.
the FAMAS when they first put it out, it was retarded.
Yep, it's pretty much like that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing a lot in the past few days, and I've been using basically all the new weapons, and there's no reason not to.
I mean, me personally, I prefer Bad Company over Battlefield 3. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can't agree with you on that one.
It just plays better. It's smoother.
Well, a part of me secretly would love to play another Battlefield competitively before I die, and Battlefield 3 is the closest thing to that happening. Even though I don't mean when I say that, I don't mean actually Battlefield 3. I mean hopefully they learn from Battlefield 3 and like can somehow make it better.
Dude, EA is taking is you know that thing you're going to link me to? EA is writing the book on how to copy that criteria to a T.
It's true. EA is.
I remember when the Dice guy got mad at me when I told him if you want Battlefield to outsell Call of Duty, make it Call of Duty and just fix the mistakes that Activision don't want to fix.
With vehicles, apparently. Or no vehicles.
I don't care. I liked World at War. I know people didn't like the vehicles. I did.
I just wish that Battlefield didn't always make the airplanes too powerful. It's like my one frustration with them. You know, it goes back to the whole, like, there's a whole, at least for PC, there's a whole community of guys who just use their joystick, you know, that they're all about joystick flying. And I think if jets aren't up to snuff for those people, they won't want to play the game.
Well, you're walking a fine line there. Like, I fly helicopters. I love flying helicopters. I do. Like when I buy a Battlefield game, probably 6% of the reason I'm doing it is to fly helicopters.
Mm.
And
I'm
like,
with you there.
and the and if they make the helicopters like they do in like Call of Duty, where it's like shot down instantly by some like random Stinger missile, it makes it worthless. It's like, why the fuck even get in the helicopter?
Right.
You got to have a draw a line. You got to make him easy to shoot down, but if a good pilot's in there, he's hard to shoot down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what I think is they just have to have a way to counter everything. Like, it's just balance. Like, first of all, Stingers were the dumbest idea ever in general. The whole lock-on crap is dumb.
It is dumb. We should take it out of Call of Duty.
That's true. I mean, in Call of Duty, COD 4? I mean, with a light machine gun, you could take out a helicopter. It just took a little effort.
Yeah, or one of those wall-based machine guns.
Yeah. So they didn't need to add the Stinger crap.
Your flaws have been revealed. Let's see if I can cyclone these guys out of that. Oh, here comes the powerhouses.
Hey, they do arcane too. Or no, never mind. That's knockback. I think it's funny that you can stand those explosions. If I do that, I go to half.
Oh, dude, they can barely hit me. Like I got like 80% damage reduction. What is my
Wow.
I got 62 damage reduction. Then I got the monk's the natural 30 damage reduction on top of that, so it's 93% damage reduction.
Yeah, I just got the thing that preparation will heal me. Sweet.
So these guys aren't doing too much to me.
This is the end right here.
And then I have Serenity I can pop when those things explode. Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
I scared the hell out of me. Walking out, she goes, "What the hell is that?"
Yes, baby. Yeah. This is hardcore too.
No, fine. I'll leave you alone.
Let's see.
Should probably just stand behind you so it doesn't hook me so much.
Look at him. He does. He just ignores you. Me.
He's pretty much chasing me around.
I mean, like that's such busted code. That's what that is. I'll let you know this.
Even when I stand behind you, he just charges through you to get to me instead of hooking.
What are you doing, Butcher? I love how they don't drop shit after normal.
Yep. Normal is so misleading because you think, wow, I'm going to get gold stuff all the time. Let's go to Uriel.
Barrel. Oh no, he's Tyrael. I didn't see that coming from like the third when I first found him.
Yeah.
Let's go to Act 2 before we do any selling.
I like this town the best. It's so much smaller.
Yeah, and the fact is nobody can pull monsters in on you if you're sitting in a public game. People love doing that. I don't even play. I try not to even play Act 1 public because of that. You seen that shit yet?
No, you're scaring me. That sounds horrible.
People can pull monsters into the Act 1 town. As soon as you come in the game when you're loading, your character appears automatically. So you got to sit there through the loading screen and get attacked by champions.
Wow.
Blizzard Activision at their finest.
Damn. I got this thing that has no vitality on it, glove, but it has 10% magic find on it. It's almost tempting to use.
I wouldn't. What's your life at?
7,600.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I'm not gonna use it.
I mean, you're right at me. I'm at 7,300, and I've got tons and tons of defense.
Yeah, I mean your health is probably double mine if you deal in the armor. Go, go, go. This is like the most annoying part of Act 2, I think.
This very little
thin
canyon.
area, yeah. And everything just jumping away from you.
Yellow bar.
Yeah, I just got ambushed hard.
Coming. This area is so laggy, dog.
Yeah, it is.
I'll see what these things do to me damage-wise.
One just hit me for 400.
They do about 200 damage to me.
Open. open.
I will feast on your bones.
She talks too much.
Yeah.
Even when you escape, she's still like taking a while. Come on.
Iron Wolf.
I like the Iron Wolf people.
What do you like about the Iron Wolves?
Didn't they give you the Frost Mage in Diablo 2?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. For a minute there, you looked like an NPC. I was like, where did you go? What am I following right now?
I like how some of the mercenaries in Diablo 2 look like the characters in Diablo 1.
Yeah.
Wonder why they never brought the warrior back.
Barbarian was just cooler. Warrior was very faceless in Diablo 1. Remember? He was just like a big thing. Nothing really interesting about him.
Yeah, but they can make a warrior class that basically like a desert fighter, where you can repair your gear on the move and master like guerrilla warfare.
Did the warrior even have any unique abilities? I don't even remember him having anything.
He repaired items on the go.
Yeah, that's pretty underwhelming.
But like for example, like the warrior could have like an ability in this game to repair items better than the blacksmith can, so they actually do more damage or increase their stats.
People would just make a mule like character.
Yeah, they would, but the fact is, there's other stat stuff you could come up. I bet you I could sit and come up with a half dozen things a warrior class could have.
Yeah, I think in the end the barbarian is just way more interesting though. Yeah, I'm actually running out of hatred here.
They're not really dropping anything.
No, they're not.
The other one's gonna be way down at the other bottom.
This is like my least favorite part of the game, really. Is the stupid desert wandering.
Yeah, Act 2 has a lot of damn wandering of aimlessly.
Kind of tricks you too and gets your hopes up because you start going to like the oasis and the sewer and you start thinking like, hey, I'm really getting somewhere. Then you're going in another sewer, another oasis, in another desert.
Oh, dude, Act 2 and 3 are like, I played the things. I'm like, when's this bitch gonna end? Why am I playing? Why is it sitting here at 31 latency? 300 latency, I'm sorry.
I have 155. It's probably like the lowest I've ever had. Yeah, we're being followed by a lot of stuff.
It's right down here usually. Oh, that means it's gonna be up here.
Trying.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Yeah, this one's blocked off too.
The footprints go up this way. Oh fuck, blue arcane. Oh no.
Wasn't that tough?
I'm like an old man, dude. I get sleepy too quick.
In here. I took a nap. I've been sick, so it's been rough times. I wanted to play yesterday, and you were busy or whatever, and it was bad. And a friend came on. We ended up playing Battlefield, and I couldn't even talk. I was like, I guess it works out. Not being able to speak makes for boring commentary.
Mm-hmm. Let us go to the bridge. I will drink Belial's blood, and I'll fuck Asmodan's wife.
You got this. I'm like right now trying to think who the hell's Asmodan though.
He's the Act 3 boss.
You can tell I pay attention a lot.
He's the Lord of Sin.
You know how you can sum up this game's plot in a very simple statement?
Dull.
Every single time somebody comes up to you saying they're your friend, they're gonna betray you.
Dude, the one thing that bothered me about this game out of everything else is how crappy the dialogue is. Like, Diablo sounds like a 3-year-old. Look there, Tyrael. I brought back your lieutenant. Like, you hear that corny ass line he says at the end of the game? I am Legion. Yeah.
So he's a Mass Effect character?
He's talking about the little saying. Upon him set death.
Yeah, you remember Legion though, right?
Nah, I didn't really play Mass Effect.
What? Wow.
It's a PS3 guy, dude.
Dude, Mass Effect isn't even on, isn't it? It's on PS3, just not
2
the first
is.
one.
First
2
one
and
wasn't.
3.
The first one wasn't on there, so we never got into it.
I honestly played Mass Effect for the first time like 2 or 3 months ago, but I played all of them. I ended up just getting them all. I'm glad I did. It's such a crazy game. Even though it has the worst ending in the universe, and if you've ever heard that before.
Yeah.
It makes
Why is my latency going so high?
I'm having this thing where I try to flip and nothing happens. I like the duplicates. It makes for bigger numbers.
Oh boy, do you like your numbers? I like when they have trash fucking modifiers on them. Like
I was just thinking that. I'm like, teleport illusionist. All day with that.
we don't need to go in there.
Oh, but it was so pretty.
Yeah, I fight teleport illusionist things all day. That's pretty much a white trash mob that drops good items.
Yeah, it's a trap. Is this chick not like the lamest villain too?
Oh yeah. Ooh wee. These things. Oh, I didn't have my mantra on, but these things are starting to hurt.
The snakes are infamous for that though. Always doing a lot of damage.
Come down here. Come down here.